Y'all, Ashabino is back at it yet again. Okay, she is currently on a little road trip right now with her boo, which, by the way, can we just talk about this little road trip, okay? Because, y'all, people online are just straight up sleuths, and they actually found out that she was posting pictures from Google of Vegas. I guess there was, like, Vegas locals out there, and they're like, no, that is not the view from there right now because there's, like, currently construction going on in front of the Bellagio, and she's posting this old picture that is, like, a Google image or, like, an old photo, and I'm just kind of like, okay, low key, she kind of looks a mess. But I think her reasoning for that is because she actually was at this place in Texas. I want to say it was like a steakhouse, and this girl like ran up on her, and she's claiming that she didn't like try to like fight with this girl back or anything like that. And she like ran away from her because she's deaf. And she literally said, because this girl is deaf, like she was like, I couldn't say anything back to her because then I would have been canceled because she's deaf. And I'm like, I'm so sorry, y'all. And you guys can call me an evil person. If somebody who's deaf, if they like were trying to attack me or going off on me or something like that, I'm gonna go back off on them. You know what I'm saying? Yes, obviously being deaf is a disability, but it's not like a physical disability to where you can't defend yourself. And I'm so sorry to say this, but I feel like if you're deaf and you're trying to throw hands, then you're fully capable of defending yourself. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, of all time, she's sitting over here saying, oh, you guys would have canceled me if I would have like started stuff back with her because she's deaf. I'm like, y'all, she was scared. Okay, that's just the truth of the matter. Anyways, y'all, before we jump into that, okay, I just wanted to talk about this for a brief second because I'm confused for over two different things, okay? Come to find out that her man, his name is Renee, okay? Low-key, I thought all along his name was Fester. And speaking of her man, she's literally always with him now. If you guys do not recall, I made a video to where I was like, oh, like she got her own place now. She got her daughter a bed, which like low-key, I was like, hey, good for her. She's stopping drinking. And like, yeah, she has not been seen with her daughter ever since then. She has not been seen back at that apartment since then, which I feel like that has been over 1 month now. And she claims that her daughters, sorry, were actually invited to this road trip, but they didn't want to go. And I'm like, I don't really know about that, y'all, if I'm keeping it real with you guys, because I'm like, who would want to go on this road trip? Maybe they just don't want to be around her mom that much. But low-key, if she like, you know, has money and she's paying for things, I don't see why they wouldn't want to go. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, y'all. Any which ways, I just wanted to bring that up because I'm like, what's going on over there? And yeah, she always claims like, oh, I don't put my daughters on film anymore or whatever. Not film, y'all. What the hell am I thinking over here? Like she's like Steven Spielberg on the internet anymore. I guess they don't want to be a part of that because it was just too much drama. But I'm like, okay, y'all, clearly she would be back up at the apartment. That has not been the case. She's been staying at Renee's house this whole entire time. Anyways, I do want to go ahead and start this off by playing a clip to where I guess apparently she was at this steakhouse in some part of Texas, y'all. I forget the name of it. Was it like Amarillo? No, I don't remember what name it was. Okay, it was some part of Texas that she was at this steakhouse. And I guess apparently while she was there, she was taking pictures with people. And then this girl, like I guess started like going off on her out of nowhere. And then y'all, she literally like chased her out of the restaurant in Ashabino, like literally ran to the car. And then people went to the car and they were like taking videos of her sitting in the car. I was sitting over there like, oh my God, this is so damn messy. Once again, though, I do have to say this, okay, and this is just my opinion. Y'all, Ashabino was a hot mess, okay? But the fact that people like run up on her, if you guys don't recall, I made this video before to where she was out with Brianna Olsen and Santos in another part of Texas, and somebody ran up on her yet again in the state of Texas saying like, oh, why are you talking trash about Texas? I want to say it was probably like, was it Santa Fe? No, y'all, I literally forgot what part of like Texas it was specifically. And I guess apparently because Ashabino had made a comment before about this specific part of town, I was like, the fact that people like really try to fight people over, like, y'all, I don't give a shit what you say about LA. I love LA. I've lived here my whole entire life, but I'm not gonna fight over it. I'm never gonna roll up on somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, I'm just kind of like, that is such an immature mentality. But low key, y'all know me, I'm messy, and I just sit back and I'm like, oh damn, this is some entertainment over here. Check out this first clip right here. There y'all saw from right there, there was a girl in pink that was trying to get through to Ash, which I guess apparently she's alleging, and I will play a clip of like her side of the story. She's alleging that I guess homegirl was with some people that were taking pictures with her, and then she was like, out of nowhere, she just started popping off on Ash Trevino as soon as somebody started recording. So I guess she's trying to say this girl was looking for her like little, 15 seconds of fame over here for trying to fight Ash Trevino. Either which way, I do have to say this. Okay, low key, y'all know Ash Trevino is a hot damn mess. Okay, so low key, it is kind of funny that she goes out there and people start, starting stuff with her. But then two, I gotta say this. actually two different things here. One, that's very dangerous, okay? Because let's just say Renee, aka Fester, is strapped, okay? Or what if Ashabino is, and like something bad happens? Like these people running up on people just because of some internet stuff. To me, it's really messy. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, this girl didn't have like a personal beef with Ashabino. It's not like, say for example, if Brianna Olsen and Ashabino throw it down, it's like they've been bad mouthing each other on the internet, which by the way, I still don't think is a reason to fight, but it does make more sense. You get what I'm saying? As to where a complete stranger who just sees you at a restaurant tries to throw it down with you just because, oh, you're messy on the internet, or just because you said something bad about a specific, you know, city or town. It's just kind of messy in my personal opinion, and I do have to say I strongly advise against that, y'all. Like, to me, that is just so dumb, honestly. Yes, I know you guys can call me a hypocrite because I'm like low-key sitting here and I'm like, okay, it's kind of, you know, a little bit entertaining, obviously, that people are running up on Ashabino, but then also at the same time too, it's a little bit dangerous and it's a little bit messy. Anyways, I do want to go to play some clips to where she is explaining her side of the story, and of course she is dumbing it down, and of course she's sitting over here saying that like, oh, she didn't want to do anything to this girl because she's deaf, and I'm like, y'all, I am so sorry, she's lying, okay? We have seen her in numerous amounts of occasions that where she acts like she's big, bad, and tough, but then when it comes down to it, she is not really down to throw it down. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm like, all of a sudden you're gonna go and say, oh, because she's deaf. I don't know about y'all, okay, but like, of course, sure, if there was somebody like in a wheelchair and you're trying to fight them, then absolutely, like, that's deranged. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody in a wheelchair was trying to fight me, I'd just be like, okay, like, let me just go ahead and go over here to where you can't get up the stairs. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Not even trying to be shady. Oh my God, that sounded like really shady. What I'm saying is I'm going to get away from them. You get what I'm saying? As to where somebody who's deaf, it's like they're fully physically capable of fighting. Do you know what I'm saying? So all of a sudden, like, her try to act as if, oh, because this girl's deaf, that's why she doesn't want to, like, you know, start anything back with her. I'm like, girl, you were scared. Shut up. Check this out.
All right, guys. So for most of y'all that are probably already have seen, we were at the Amarillo Steakhouse, the Texan or Big Texan. And I was taking pictures with a lot of people, okay, because I'm not a mean person. I take pictures with a lot of people. A lot of the workers, they were so nice. Like, honestly, the staff there was so incredible. The managers were above and beyond, so was the waitress. Some of the customers as well. I was taking a picture with a group of deaf people. And mind you, they were actually deaf. Like, you know, they couldn't talk and they were deaf. So one of the girls, of course, you know, started talking crap to me, like signing it, and I'm like, what? Like, you know, and literally, like, she was right in front of me, so I mean, she did have time to like make her move, but she didn't until everybody was recording. And then Renee gets in the middle, of course, you know, and he unlocks the car for me, so of course he's like, just go to the car. So I go to the car. He's right behind me with the female. At one point, she was so close, I thought she was going to pull my hair because that's how close she was. But she didn't. She was basically like acting like, I mean, she could have went around him, honestly. And she didn't. So instead, she decided to mark him up. So she marked his arms up and was hitting him and all that. Like, I felt so bad because, of course, he couldn't do nothing back to her. He's not going to do that. He's not that type of person. And we did have to call the cops because at the end of the day, like, you shouldn't have put your hands on him. So y'all are going to see if everybody, like, I mean, and then everybody surrounded the car. So I had my head down. I wasn't crying or nothing. I was just like on FaceTime with somebody. And literally people were like knocking on the window, taking pictures, taking videos. So what y'all are going to see is just a glimpse of what actually happened. If you're going to post y'all's little videos of y'all stalking me while I was sitting in the car, make sure y'all get the right story and the right videos, because like I was laughing. I was FaceTiming Vince and I was literally laughing, like, but I had my head down because I seen like people recording and I'm just like, bro, like, this is annoying. Like, I literally felt like a Kardashian, like sitting in the front seat because people were coming up to the window, taking pictures, recording me, like, and I'm just like, bro, this thing, like, oh my God, can I please have my privacy? Like, I mean, it was crazy. I honestly, like, if I would have done something to that girl, you guys, y'all would have canceled me because she was deaf. Y'all would have said that I was messing with a disabled person or whatever. Like, y'all would have made something up. And I'm not a mean person, you know. I have family members who are with disabilities too. So I really have a heart for them. But for her, I couldn't understand one thing she was saying. Like, she was literally like mumbling her stuff. So it's like, if y'all are gonna sit there and post the pictures and the videos of me, make sure that y'all get the right videos and pictures with the story. Like, y'all are making it seem like, I don't even know, to be honest. Like, y'all got the picture of me literally from the side view, and then people literally were coming to my window, like, taking pictures. And I mean, Renee told everybody, like, I would have taken pictures with everybody, but she ruined. Yeah. And like I said, y'all would have canceled me anyways if I would have talked bad to her or something. So I just kept walking to the car. And then the only reason I ran is because Renee was like, run. I'm like, what the hell? I knew they were recording. Like, I didn't want to run. I should have skipped to the car, to be honest. But because I was walking.
There y'all saw from right there, because she was deaf, that's why she didn't even like do anything back to her, which I'm like, girl, you were scared, go ahead and stop, okay? Like, let's just go ahead and keep it real here. Obviously, a deaf person, it's not like they're like an amputee or they're like, you know, a quadriplegic or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, okay, they just can't hear clearly, they could see. You know what I mean? Like, it's another thing too, if you were trying to fight a blind person, even that I could understand. Like, low-key, I'd be like, oh, this person's blind, I'm just go away, okay? Because obviously, you know, that's just not a fair fight. You know what I'm saying? However, when somebody's deaf and they're throwing hands at you first, you have every right to defend yourself. The point of the matter is that Ashabino is just one big old scaredy cat. Anyways, make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Girl Scout.